Next guest is off to present at the Oscars this weekend. He's, of course, known for his starring roles in The Hulk and the award-winning wonderful film Spotlight. And now, Mark Ruffalo is appearing alongside Anne Hathaway in the new movie Dark Waters. Well, Mark Ruffalo joins me now from his hotel in central London. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And congratulations on the movie, a film that you had to make, really. There wasn't a choice. You had to get this done.
Yeah, I read it. I read an article in the New York Times Magazine that was a summary of Rob Bellot's epic journey, and I thought this has got to be a movie. How could we not know about it? And I really thought it was a horror flick, but it happened to be true.
It's really scary. I mean, actually, watching the movie, I got incredibly angry. And I think it's absolutely wonderful that you've not just, you've made this film, but you're continuing with the campaigning. But you've been a campaigner for decades. This is not a new thing for you. You've been something of a pioneer when it comes to that.
I have had my things that I care about and used this privilege that I have to inform people and to make people safe and give people a choice in their lives about what we're doing to our world and doing to our bodies.
If you look at the movie, it's this sort of real David and Goliath battle, but the toll that it takes on that man, the way that he just kept going, the toll that it takes on his family, we see that. Anne Hathaway plays his wife in the movie, and there's a human cost to all of this, not just the people who are affected, but also the people who are trying to fight it.
Yeah, there's people that are heroes because you want to be them, and then there's people that are heroes because you don't or you can't. And Rob Bellot is one of those people, at every turn, as the world says to us all, get the money, get the career, get the prestige, take care of yourself and your family, think about yourself. This guy went in the opposite direction. He gave up all of those things.
I'm interested in the fact that, success didn't really come easy to you. You had to really work at it. And I know your wife, you've been married 20 years, she really helped you. But you did all of those jobs that we've all had to do, like painting houses, waiting tables, doing whatever you had to do in order to get there. And do you think it's it's that kind of hardship, in a way, that has made you the kind of person that you are, that you want things to be better for everyone else?
Yeah, and it took me a long time to be able to actually support myself with acting, and then it's just I have a real gratitude for this, and I just know how lucky I am, and I even have probably a little bit of shame for my good fortune. So I want to give back to the world, some of this blessing that I have, and I see fighting for the environment, fighting for civil rights, fighting for equal rights, these things, fighting for social justice and environmental justice. These are ways that I can use my privilege to help people. And people are out there working hard. They don't have time to do some of this stuff, and I do.
Yeah, and you can
people
speak
like
for
me
them.
do.
Yeah,
so.
You can speak for them. And I know, the Oscars. The Oscars is coming up, and again, that's a platform. It can be. I know it's a celebration of all things film, but you will be there. You will be there, and hopefully getting your message across.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting Academy Awards. I think it'll be different than anything anyone's seen, and it'll have a kind of humility to it and real understanding of or an approach to celebrate, the importance of films as filmmakers, not as just a concept, but really from the people who are making them. So. It should be an interesting Academy Awards, and I think it's a very conscious Academy Awards as well. So you'll see a lot of that at this celebration.
And does it bother you when people criticise actors as if you're not allowed to have beliefs and to be passionate about things and passionate about issues?
I mean, everyone has their opinion, you know, of all the industries that say ours is probably the most benign. You know, actors probably more than any other industry give of their time, give of their money, you know, give of their service. And so, yeah, we're an easy target. I do think it's sad that people tell us, you know, to shut up just because we're actors. But you know, I think it's also important that we use this platform for good and not just our own enrichment.
Sure, and it's not stopped you from, and it never will. And I love the fact that you can go from a movie like this, and yet we still see you as a superhero. The Incredible Hulk, lovely green Incredible Hulk, there he is, fantastic. That you can do that as well, Mark. You know, you're not just put into that category there. You know, you can do all of these things because, you know, that's the point of being an actor. You can play all these different roles.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the theater, they don't tell you you can only do comedies or dramas. You know,
Sure.
you're trained to do everything, and that's how I look at film too.
No, absolutely. Of course you should. There's a wonderful thing going round about all of the Avengers and everybody's doing it. It's like this app that I know you've done it as well, that you have a look at it and it tells you what character you are. And hurrah, you were the Hulk. But not you as the Hulk, but at least you were still the Hulk. Which is a good thing.
Who are you?
Well,
You're Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I was Captain Marvel, which I was slightly disappointed about, and only because I really wanted to be Deadpool. So I was slightly disappointed, but it's a great game. Everybody's got to play that game, that's for sure. Listen, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You are Deadpool, baby.
I am Deadpool. I'm a kick-ass Deadpool. It's lovely to talk to you, Mark. It really is.
Yeah,
just keep doing what you're doing. The movie is astonishingly good. I absolutely loved it. Enjoy the Oscars, and hope to see you really soon. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Thank you. Great guy. Mark's new movie, Dark Waters, out on cinemas on the 28th of February. Not to be missed. It will make you angry, though.